What's going on, gangsters, and welcome to the collection update. I know what you're thinking. I've had 3 updates now within 2 weeks. Before that, it was 3 months ago when I had one, but I've been getting such good deals. The last 2 updates, I got stuff from Welcome Back Collectibles, and they've been VHS. And this update, VHS again too. And this update is from Metal Murf. Yeah, everybody that's been here for a while and watched me for a while, I've had 2 or 3 updates that I've got stuff from Metal Murf, and he's came through again for me with VHS. He's always on the lookout and help a brother out, and I appreciate you, gangster. But yeah, he bought like 1,000 VHS, or over 1,000, from a guy that I think he said bought out a video store or something. And then the guy had so much stuff, and then his wife or girlfriend or something wanted him to get rid of the shit or whatever, so he must have got a hell of a deal or whatever. But out of 1,000, I think he said he kept 300, and he sent me a lot of pictures of stuff, and he said before he sold stuff online that he'd give me first shots at some of the stuff, and he told me exactly about what prices and stuff he had for him. And then I put a bunch of them together and told him what I wanted out of the pictures. And then he told me how much it would be, and then he cut off a little bit for a gangster. So I'm just can't wait to get into this and show you all the cool stuff that I got. So this is the Metal Murf VHS haul. Now this first one is the very first one I saw. I told him I've been looking for this forever, and it's still got the blood pack thing in it. It's bleeders. If you see this right here, and you can do this and see how the blood moves in there. Cool as hell, ain't it? Yeah, this has got Rutger Hauer in it. I've never seen it, but it looks really cool, and it's got this cover over it. And I think maybe they got some other ones that doesn't have this in it, but and it's still cool that it actually still has the stuff in it that makes it look like this. Next up, Death Watch. I've never seen this, but just looked cool. It looks like some kind of military-looking horror movie. But it was a really cool looking cover on it, and I said, shoot, I'll just throw that in there. I'm not really sure exactly how much these were at the time, but like I said, he just bunched them all together for me. So yeah. Now this one, I've got the Blockbuster. I'm looking down there to see. I've got the white media, and I've got one with hologram on it, and now I'll have my 4th copy of Halloween. This is the black media one. Looks just like the other one, except the bottom here, it said it was white across there, and it's red, and it says media and stuff. A little different than that one. But, yeah, my 4th copy. As soon as I seen this, I was like, I got to get it. I've never came across it anywhere. So, yeah, the black media Halloween, baby. Next up is the Nightcaller. Anybody knows anything about any of these other movies, just let me know. I just like the cover of it. Thought it'd be pretty cool. And we're going to go through some of these pretty quick because I don't want to make a video 58 minutes long. This is the Kindred. I remember having this a long time ago, and I actually, when I was a kid, had it recorded on a tape one time. Yeah, it's a little beat up and rough, but until I get a better copy, I'm going to have it like that. Next up is Bram Stoker's Mummy. I've never heard of this, but it's got Louis Gossett Jr. in it. Looks pretty cool cover there. The back of it. Louis Gossett Jr. in The Mummy. Schizo. Yeah, I've heard of this one, but never seen it. And it's got the old green horror sticker on it. Pretty cool. Next up, this is probably really cheesy, but it's called Monster Man. Looks like he's in a damn monster truck and killing people and stuff. There's the back. Next up, this one has Gary Busey in it, and it's got Mimi Rogers. I always wanted to see it. Hide Her in the House. Really cool. And check old Gary Busey out. He's nuts anyway. The Vampire Lovers. Check this cover out. Really cool. Back. And the cool thing about this one is, damn, about to hit myself in the damn face with it. Well, I did hit myself. Check that out. It's got a red top on it. That should be for bloopers there, but I'm going to leave that in here. But that's the Vampire Lovers. Slide that over here. This is another one I remember when I was a kid. It's kind of beat up and everything, but I just want to check it out. It's a Canon Video. Haunted Honeymoon with Gene Wilder in it. And what's that other chick's name? Gilda Radner. Yeah. It's more like a comedy. This one looks pretty cheesy. Night Hunter. The Terror Within. I've never heard of this, but it looks pretty cool. It's a Roger Corman classic air. And he also had The Terror Within Part 2. So I don't know if there's any 3 or 4s or whatever, but hey, they was there and it was cheap, so had to get it. Sleepless. This is from Dario Argento. I've never seen this one. Not real big on his movies and stuff, but I said, hell, why not? Just throw it in the bunch. And have to check it out. It's got a pretty cool cover on it, though. Next up is, I could get these on DVD any day, or Blu-ray probably, if they're on Blu-ray. I know the first one probably is. But, you know, it was cheap, and I said just throw them in there. Pumpkinhead. Can't go wrong with Pumpkinhead. And Pumpkinhead 2. This one's got a little bit of, it's peeled and stuff in the front, but it's alright. I've never seen this one, so I'm really looking forward to watching Pumpkinhead 2. And I think there's a 3, and hell, there's probably even 4 by now. And I just dropped some damn tapes. This damn video is going crazy, man. But here's another one. Hell's Gates, or Hell's Gate. It's got a $9.99 previous. Where did this come from anyway? Oh, this got from Blockbuster. Check that out. Blockbuster. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Just looked cool, so figured to throw it in the bunch there. Hopefully I won't knock over it no more. And this is Freddy vs. Jason. I just grabbed this because Gabby Hernandez wants it to finish out her Friday the 13th collection. If you don't know, I just finished helping her. We got 3 or 4 of them from Welcome Back Collectibles, and I told her they had this one down there, but it was tore up, had a bad sticker on it. But this one looks pretty cool, and I said just throw it in a bunch. And this one I know was just like $1. So Gabby, it'll be coming your way soon. Next up, I got 1, 2, and 3. Why not get 4? Psycho 4: The Beginning. That's got a little sticker here kind of in the way, but it'll be alright. I've seen this one, but it's been a really long time. I can't remember a whole lot about it. But had to go ahead and get another Psycho. And I didn't pay attention when I was telling them the stuff that I wanted, but I had a lot of like creature stuff. And this is Crocodile 2, Death Swamp. I need the first one, I guess. I've never seen this. It looks pretty wild. A lot of creature stuff here. This one I've always been wanting to see. I've been wanting it forever. Creature from the Black Lake. I think it's a Bigfoot story, looks like. I never got to see this. I always wanted to see it, and I couldn't believe that he had it in there. Then we got Bats. Lou Diamond Phillips is in this. There he is on the back. Kind of go through some of these kind of quick. Jaws 3. I got the first Jaws. I don't have Jaws 2. He had Jaws 2, but it was really beat up, and I'm trying to get this in a little bit better shape. But this is the one that was in 3D, of course. And I think it had Dennis Quaid in it. Yeah, not the greatest, but I'm going to throw it in there since I have the other one already. And this one is actually even worse than that. It's Jaws the Revenge. Cool cover and everything, but not a real great movie. And it's got an $8.95 sticker on it. I guess when they sold it from the rental store or whatever. Keep on with the creatures. Alligator 2. This is one I've been wanting forever too. I'd like to get the first Alligator. And they kind of go a little bit online sometimes. So I'll have to keep a lookout for that one too. But I got this one really cheap from Metal Murf. The Rats. Check that cover out. Yeah, The Rats. Like I said, I got a lot of creature stuff here for some reason. And I didn't pay attention until after I done picked them up. Then we go from that to Death Mask. Never heard of this one either. Looks kind of crazy. I don't know if it's rare or not. If any of these videos that I'm showing you, if they're kind of rare or whatever you think they're cool or if you like them or whatever, just leave a comment in the bottom. This is a Stephen King's movie. I haven't seen this in forever. Sometimes they come back. I think there's a sequel to this one too. I'd love to get that one too. This one's pretty cool. This one's got John Cusack. No, it's John Cusack. Julianne Moore and Laura Metcalf. Hellcab. Never heard of this one either. But looks kind of crazy. And this one, Junior. Never heard of this one. There is another movie a long time ago called Junior. I don't think this is it though. This is a different one. But I think that one was a media release. Kind of hard to get. But this is probably just another one. If it is that movie, it's probably just got a generic cover or something on it. But I don't think it is. Yeah. Welcome to spring break. I always wanted this one too. I've seen a lot of people show this off in updates, and I've seen it online and stuff. So I don't know nothing about it either, but just looked really cool, and especially with that crazy ass cover right there. And we got a few more with some covers. Hopefully I don't knock no more down. This one's called Trucks. Check that cover out. And check out right there, the skeleton. It's kind of shiny. This is shiny and embossed. So yeah, I've never heard of this. You turn, you die. Witch House. This one looked really cool. This looks like a full moon. I'm not for sure if it is. Yeah, it is. At the bottom. You can kind of tell by the covers of the full moon pictures. But yeah, Witch House. 7 Days to Live. Check that cover out. I don't know anybody special in this or whatever, but it just looks crazy, and it was cheap and threw it in the bunch there. And the last one I got is I got Candace Cameron in it. Night Scream. Never heard of this one either. And she's on the back of it right there. But I said, hell, throw it in there with the bunch. 36 altogether from Metal Murf. I'll put his Instagram in the bottom. He has a bunch of other tapes and stuff that he's selling. He's always trading and selling and dealing and all that crazy stuff. I don't know if he's going to sell on Instagram or whatever. He might put some on eBay or something, but I'll link you up to his Instagram. Check him out. He's a great, cool guy. He's always on the lookout for tapes, man. And one of these days, Metal Murf, we're going to come to your place and we're going to video your damn collection. He's got big boxes and clamshells galore, and I got to get over there one day and do a video. Movie John presents Metal Murf's collection. Till next time.